Hey guys, we're back. This is Market Tricks episode 21, and we're just running through all of the icons from last week and trying to put this together. I'm getting nervous about this because we are getting really close to the end of the captain's event. Plus, we have the anniversary event coming next week. So this is the last final week of the true event, and we're looking for a reset here to be able to sell this stuff right after it. So I didn't go in too heavy. I think I picked up about 20 of each of the icons just to kind of generate some sales and kind of see how far we're pushing it. And we started out at the end of the last episode of this. So the beginning of investing this week was at 5,087,753,284. So we're looking for an increase over that 5,087,000,000. And I think I'm going to be happy anywhere above 5.5 billion. So like 400, 500 million this week will be fine because it was a minimal investment, only a couple hundred players in here just to do it, because there's really nothing to do this late into captains, and I think people are taking some time off. We're seeing a lot of people like, I'm not playing until anniversary starts and that kind of stuff. But there has been a decent increase in value this week. The 3.5 million for Bergkamp, those were picked up at 2.4, 2.3 bill. So we're seeing about a 35%, 40% increase in value on these things, and they're moving again quickly. So the time to buy for me this week, I purchased on Sunday and I'm selling on Thursday. So Sunday to Thursday is the time frame. And last week with over a billion, I think it was 1.2 billion last week, but I went in heavy. I had almost 1,000 players in the investment pool. This week it's only what are we looking at here? 439, and probably 200 of that are golds, silvers, and bronze. So just a couple hundred players. So it's a giant step down from last week. All right, there is a lot of players here to sell, so we'll skip forward and see where we're at. So we'll be back in a few minutes. All right, we're back in this. Just did the last of the exchanges. We have some players left. There's a few that I just haven't gotten to yet, but we've had stuff there's still those 3 106s are stuck. Anyway, worst case, we'll sell them for 45, or we'll use them in the exchange, but 3.4, and then just getting rid of the rest of this stuff. So another 30 mil. Okay, just shy of 4.5 or 5.5 billion. So that's the final number. 5,495,104, 495,104,100. So just barely shy of 5.5 billion. So this was only about a half a billion week, which was a little bit less than normal, but it makes sense. I didn't invest as much into it. Now here's the thing. I've seen some comments and some people talking about the universal rank players, that like all of these universal rank players, the expectation is we've got rank tokens coming. I've asked for clarification. I haven't heard anything about whether or not these will still be active. We've been playing this game for a long time, and I've never seen them take something like a usable token or a player that you can use for something and remove that component to it. So people are like, well, you should use all of your Mascheranos rank up players and sell them for coins, because When the reset happens at anniversary, these won't be worth it these won't be working anymore. And there's nothing is pointing to the Mascheranos not working anymore. It just means that they will most likely walk away from them and say, okay, we're not releasing any more Mascheranos. They are now defunct. Here is your new universal rank icon token, your universal rank token for ranking up. But you should be able to continue to use these Mascheranos. And remember, it's not a reset. You're not losing anything. They're not resetting the game. Nothing is changing. You're still going to have all your normal stuff. All we're getting is a new event, the anniversary event. It's same as last year. Nothing's going away. So I would not recommend pissing away your Mascheranos in hopes of them going away. They're not worth dumping into something to sell for. And besides, most of the time, if you're buying something like it's 1.23, you're not seeing a major increase in value over the ranked versions. So like here we're at 1.23 for 110, 1.23 for a 111, 1.3 for a 112, 1.36 for 113, and there's 100 million coins, and then it goes up to 1.8 just once you go all the way up, and that's 1.8 billion coin player. You're not going to be pissing away a 1.8 billion coin player with your Mascheranos for the value there. So even if you bought him at 1.2, threw all your Mascheranos in him and turned around and sold him for 1.8, you're only making about 300 to 400 million coins in the process for a player that you're just wasting your Mascheranos. Until they tell us that those are no longer useful, that they are going to be dead moving past, it's not worth pissing them away. Hold on to them. We've got a few more days, about a week left here. Well, we have a week left here at the time I'm recording this, to get this stuff out of the way to see where you can push your coins and with the anniversary event. So we'll be restarting. Not changing in the game. We're not resetting. They're just restarting the year's events over. That's pretty much all we've got this week. Will I invest on Sunday in icons? Yeah, I probably will. Just one more chance just to see what happens because of the anniversary event dumping and see what the exchanges is. Will there be a Mascherano exchange with the anniversary event? We don't know. What will happen with the value on those? We don't know. But to me, it's worth gambling on it just to see what happens. So I'll probably reinvest this week. Won't be big. Won't be a huge investment. Maybe 10 to 20 of each of the icons for me moving forward. And these are my investing icons right now. These are the ones that we're investing in. Just 10 to 20 a piece. When they drop back down to the 2.2, 2.3 million value over the weekend. That's all I got. Till next week, this is FinallyHeSleeps. Appreciate you guys hanging out here on the FC Mobile channel. As long as you guys keep showing up, I'll keep making videos.